Hi students, welcome back to our chemistry class. In previous session, we discussed about the properties volume and shape, compressibility, rigid or fluid of the three states of matter. Today, we are going to compare solid, liquid and gas, the three states of matter based on the particle level. But what makes something a solid, liquid and a gas? For example, if you take water, it can exist in all the three forms ice, water, and water vapor. Now, it's the same substance water that exists in all the three forms of matter solid, liquid, and sometimes gas. For answering this, you want to remember what matter is. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. All matter is made up of tiny particles. For example, ice, water, water vapor. All are made up of the tiny particles, that is, the water molecules. So let's compare the three based on the particle level. The distance between the particles, the force of attraction between the particles. We already discussed the shape and volume, compressibility and rigid or fluid of the three states of matter. In solid, particles are tightly packed. The distance between particles is very small. The force of attraction between the particle is very strong. Without breaking their mean position, the particles are moving, but the movement is less. So, the kinetic energy of particle is small. The kinetic energy is responsible for the change of state. The energy of motion is called kinetic energy. The kinetic energy of particles of matter determines the states of matter. So, in liquids, particles are more loosely packed. So, the distance between the particle is bigger. The force of attraction between the particle is weaker. In liquid, the particle have more motion compared to solid. So, the kinetic energy of particle is larger. So, next is the gaseous state. In gas, the particles are very loosely packed. The distance between particles is very large. The force of attraction between the particles is very weak. In a gas, the particles are moving very fast, so the kinetic energy of the particle is maximum in the gaseous state. In your lower classes, you studied about the state of change of matter. That when we heat ice, it melts and changes its state to liquid, that is water. When we heat the water in liquid state, it changes state into water vapor, which is in the gaseous state. Like that, when the vapor cools, it changes to liquid and the liquid cools into ice, that is in the solid state. Here is a flow chart showing the states of matter. Liquefaction, the process by which a solid substance becomes a liquid. Ice melts into water is an example for liquefaction. The next one is vaporization, the process by which a liquid becomes gas. In this process, the molecules on the surface of the liquids are changed into gaseous state. When the temperature increases, the rate of evaporation also increases. Condensation. A gas becomes a liquid on cooling. This process is called condensation. Next, solidification. This is a process by which a gas or liquid becomes a solid by cooling. So next is the sublimation, the process in which a solid when heated directly changes into gas without melting into liquid. Next, we are going to discuss about diffusion. Diffusion is a spontaneous mixing of different particles that have freedom of movement. The spreading of the smell of flowers, the smell of hot food are all examples for diffusion. So let's revise. Today we discussed the three states of matter in particle level. And we discussed the processes liquefaction, vaporization, condensation, solidification and sublimation. After that we discussed diffusion. It is the spontaneous mixing of different particles that have freedom of movement. So that's all for today. Thank you.